What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And I thought it would be a fun little video idea to do ranking all of WCA events. So I'm gonna put feet in F because it's no longer an event. And without further ado, let's get started. So first we'll start off with 2x2. Now 2x2 is very luck based, very luck based, and it also has a lot of algorithms, but a lot of the algorithms are very easy, and I think that this is very spectator friendly, so I think it's safe to put it in A tier. 3x3 is S tier because it's not as short as 2x2, it doesn't have as many algorithms as 2x2, very spectator friendly, and it's, did I already say it wasn't as fast as 2x2? I don't think I said that. Not as fast as 2x2. As in, you can actually kind of tell what's going on a little bit. Like, you see the cubes start to form 2x2. They just do, like, spam TPS and the cubes somehow solve. So, I think that is a good spot for 3x3. 4x4, I think is, I think it's B tier. Because it's very spectator friendly, it's very short, not very short, but it's the smallest big cube, and that being said, it being the smallest big cube, I think it's definitely spectator friendly. It's not very difficult, you just reduce it down to a 3x3 and solve it like a 3x3, and yeah, the only bad thing is parity, which can take a really good solve and turn it into not as good of a solve. So that's why I put it in B tier. Next is 5x5. I think 5x5 is A tier. Similar to 4x4. It's not as fast as 4x4, but it's definitely a faster big cube. And it is definitely spectator friendly. It's a lot of the hardware is good for it, and there's only one parity, so yeah. 6x6 is C tier because it takes longer, it's one of the longer big cubes, and parity is annoying, and it's not very spectator friendly because it takes a lot of people around 3 to 4 minutes to solve it, I'm pretty sure, so yeah. And 7x7F, kind of the same issue, just it's bigger and it takes longer. Alright, FMC, I think I should put it in B tier. It's an alright event. It takes a while. It's not a spectator event, obviously, but yeah, I feel like it's definitely very luck-based, so if you don't really like luck-based events, then you might not like FMC, but it's very luck-based. Megaminx, A tier. Basically a 3x3, just F12 over and over again, and then last layer. I feel like a beginner that knows how to solve a 3x3 could probably, not intuitively, but could probably figure out a Megaminx with a little bit of help from a tutorial. One-handed is S tier, at least in my opinion, because it's easier than 3x3 in a way, because you don't have as high as TPS with one-handed than regular 3x3, so it makes it a whole lot easier to look ahead, and yeah, it's just another 3x3 variant that's also very good. Pira is B tier, because however it being, and it's very, it's not that bad. Pira is B tier because it is very luck based and the tips are very annoying. It's a very easy puzzle to solve, but just it being luck based and having the tips that are very difficult to solve. I think a lot of people would agree with me putting it B, and others might put it in A, but I think it belongs in B. Skewb. Skewb is kind of, I'm trying to figure out if I want to put it in A tier or B tier. Because it's kind of the same thing as 2x2, very luck-based, not as many algorithms though. Spectator friendly. Yeah, I guess I could put it in A tier. Square One, in my opinion, is S tier. Hear me out. Square One, the algorithms, there are a lot and they are very long, but you can get pretty good at Square One without knowing that many algorithms. Like, if you know, like, CP, EO, and, like, a couple advanced cube shapes, then you should be able to average, like, 20, 25, so that's why I put it in S tier. It's not that bad. I'll put clock in C tier. I've never solved a clock, but from the things that I've heard from it, it's basically TPS spam, so yeah. And it's very easy to DNF. 3 blind, S tier, another good 3x3 variant. 4 blind, C tier, because it just takes way longer than 3x3 blind, and 3 blind is decently spectator friendly. And 5 blind, F tier. I don't really see the need for 5 blind, really 4 blind either, but you know. Multi-blind, B tier. Not very spectator friendly, but it's still a pretty good event. It's very, very impressive. And unless it's like at the end, like if it's at the end of the comp, then I'd see people thinking that it's spectator friendly. But yeah, this is my official tier list of WCA events. Hope you enjoy this video.